Ad Astra Abyssosque. How can the Adventurers Guild help you today?
It's been a while since we last came to see you.
Things have been rather quiet in nod-kraj lately. That being said, the Frostmoon Scions are preparing to host
The Frostmoon Scions? Well, it can't be enough.
I heard it's a friendly sparring competition for animal friends. Something called the Spirit Envoy Championship. That's right. The Frostmoon Scions have always advocated coexistence with nature, encouraging their followers to build positive relationships with the beasts of the wild. At the same time, to ensure their animal friends build the strength to withstand hardship and disasters, they put select animals with whom they share a special bond through a unique sort of training. The Spirit Envoy Championship is designed to find the strongest human-animal pair by means of friendly sparring. In previous years, the competition was restricted to the Frostmoon Scions only, but this year, participants from all over Teyvat are invited to join. I understand that the Frostmoon Scions have even prepared a generous prize for the winner.
Ooh, does that mean we can join too? What? You want Paimon?
While you two certainly share a remarkably deep bond, apparently, in a previous competition, someone entered an extremely rare and powerful partner. After this,
What a shame, huh? Paimon was totally looking forward to making a super cool entrance and then... Paimon is the winner! Sucks. Anyway, who else do we know who might want to take...
if you're unsure of what to do, why not ask...
Advisors?
The guild has always had a team of advisors on. Of course, few of them would be qualified to assist such world-renowned adventurers as yourselves. Her expertise is varied and broad, and she often gives lectures at Speranza.
She sounds impressive. But you're right, Catherine. Let's go put this mystery...
All right then. Next, let's go over some more tips for adventuring in nod-kraj. If you found yourself getting hungry at...
That's easy. Lacca berries, midsummer berries.
Correct! 10 points to you!
Oh. That must be who Catherine was talking about. She looks pretty young for an advisor, though.
But there are plenty of places where berries don't grow, right? What should we be looking?
Good question. I'm glad you asked. That's exactly what I...
Based on the color... This is an...
Wrong answer. This here is a brown-capped mushroom. It looks harmless enough, but eating it will give... An unsuspecting adventurer once used a handful of these to make a pot of mushroom soup. Next thing you know, he was trying to foxtrot with the wild hunt. Luckily, he was...
That sounds...
You bet! Adventuring in the wild is no joke.
Isn't that a...
They say that the King of Winter Isley and the King...
Paimon knows the answer to this!
They say that the King of Winter Isley and the King of Midsummer Oak are sworn enemies.
Huh.
At the flagship. Once when Paimon was eating some yummy food there, Dimyon mentioned...
Who are... it looks like we have an expert attending our Q&A session today.
Bring it on!
Every adventurer knows to pack a compass and a map before heading into the wild...
Listen up, everyone! The answer is...
Oh, really? But I hear Mimasburner Books sells them too. And at a...
Paimon's done tries to pass off cheap.
Well said. But even with a high-quality map and compass, the wild can still be a dangerous place. What should you do if you're being chased by a monster you can't fight off? Correct! Although the Ratniki's main duty is to deal with the wild hunt. You can always ask them for help if you run. While we're on the subject, some adventurers have found they can use the territorial nature of radiant beasts to their advantage. Lure a monster into their territory, and they will fight each other instead of you. Final question. This is an important one. Which place in nod-kraj is an absolute must-visit for travelers from...
Oh, that's a tough choice. There's the Frost Moon Enclave, Star Sand...
In truth, there's no right answer to this question. But if you ask me, the place most worth visiting is right here, Speranza. Why? Simple. This was once my home. So this final question was more like a little bit of shameless self-promotion. You can get delicious nod-kraj hot dogs and Lackaberry Madams. And if you're not too hungry, just order a slice of midsummer tort. That's it for today's lecture. Tomorrow, I'll be heading to the Frost Moon Enclave to take part. I haven't met many adventurers who can keep up with me.
Likewise! You really know your stuff. You're everything Paimon would expect from an Adventurers Guild advisor. Huh? What's the deal?
Actually, I was going to ask. Your little friend is so clever and cute. I love how she flies around, too. Can I pet her?
Whoa! Stay back!
Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on, come here. My name's Linnea. I'm an advisor working for the adventure. Let me make it up to you. You want something to eat?
Phew! You gave Paimon a fright.
I was fighting to keep a lid on my curiosity during... Anyway, let's get this back on track. Could you tell me your story? How did you two meet? What? Can you tell me where? A visit to that beach is going right to the...
You'd be wasting your time. Paimon!
Is that right? What a pity.
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot why we came here. Let Paimon guess. Is that your partner there?
Yep, her name is Lumi. She's my trusty assistant.
Hey there!
Have you two ever ventured north of Nod?
Not yet. Wait,
Pretty much. There are 6 types of fae commonly found in the tundra. Lumi here is a Jack Frost. That's one.
Jack Frost? Interesting name choice. She doesn't exactly look very frosty.
An excellent observation. In fact, Lumi is no ordinary Jack Frost. She's a special one. The first time I met her, she was wearing this weird cardboard outfit with ugly splotches of paint on it. As if she was trying to I stayed and watched her for a while, and I discovered that some other mean Jack Frosts were ganging up and bullying her because she looked different. They stole... Lumi couldn't fight them. She had nowhere else to go, so she found an old cardboard box, painted it blue, and put it over her head, hoping to blend in with the group. Whenever she was discovered, she'd get beaten up, and the rest of the time she lived in constant fear. Until one day, seeking shelter from the rain, she...
What a story! Oh.
As for why Lumi is so different from other Jack Frosts, I'm still looking into that. I'm thinking it... Hopefully I'll find the answer one day. But either way, we're best friends for life. Nothing can change the special... Speaking of which, given how long it can take to build a strong bond with another creature, if you're serious about entering the competition,
An animal friend? Actually, we're kind of spoiled for... Aguara?
Oh, neat! He seems to really like you guys. I'm sure he'll make a great partner.
Oh, look at them! Fast friends!
They both seem pretty sociable. No wonder they get along so well then. There's no time to lose. Let's go get you signed up.
Whoa! Paimon wasn't expecting this many... Traveler, Paimon!
Oh, and Professor Lynnae is here too?
Feels like we haven't seen you in
Through her work with the Adventurers Guild. She was in Natland not long ago. Speaking of which, you never answered my question. If a Kaholasaur... That's almost certainly impossible. Ah, well, that's too bad. Hear that, Mama?
So, you have a thing for
Oh! I was wondering what all the commotion was.
What the heck? Either Paimon's seeing things or...
Why else would I be here? Cost me an arm and a leg to get up.
It's not crap.
Hey there, I'm Mualani. Are you a friend of the Traveler?
I sure am. Nice to meet ya. The name's Arataki Beetle Gladiator Ito, head honcho of the world-famous Arataki Gang of Inazuma.
That's quite a mouthful. Wait, did he say?
Just call him Arataki Ito.
Hey, who you calling a buffoon, you flying
Flying lavender melon. Wait, so you're some sort of...
Paimon's not a mutated melon! Or any kind of...
Yeah, about that. Well, unfortunately, the gang only had the funds to send their main man.
Shinobu. Oh! I remembered.
Huh? No way!
She stopped by the Flower Feather clan recently to take the flying trial. Hold on. If she's that good and she's only the deputy, you must be way stronger than I imagined. Look sharp, Mamala. We're in for a tough...
That's right! Bring it on! Word is that the early birds get the best draws. You snooze.
Wait, is he serious? Mamala, we'd better hurry. No, that's... Shall we?
Hey, Traveler, have you noticed? There's loads of other people we know here, too! Why don't we go see...
Thank you all for signing up. Due to the high number of participants, a preliminary qualifying round will be held to determine which 6... Please also note that there are 2 arenas, which will be randomly assigned after the draw.
Where do we go to draw
Right here. After registration closes tomorrow, make your way here to draw...
Lumi, Haguara, how you doing? Great! That's the spirit!
Who do you think our first opponent... Oh, Paimon hopes they aren't too strong. Oh, the results of the draw are Arataki numero uno Ito! Ah, we literally just managed to get rid of him, and now you had to face him in the arena? Well, either way, it never pays to underestimate your opponent, okay?
Ah, I see you've been assigned to Arena 1. I'm in Arena 2. Good luck! Don't fall at the first...
We won't!
spectators. I'm your host, Jaswava. The contestants for this match are the Trap.
Well, this has come sooner than expected. I was hoping to face you further into the cup. Go Crimson Staff!
You can do it, Aguara! You show that...
Great energy from both contestants.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You got some moves. It's time to unleash our Crimson Staff. Look, I wanted to kit you out with mecha armor, but you need to bulk up first. Ushi, you and me have crushed countless foes in our time. Now, with the three of us together, finish them!
Stop the match.
Huh?
Arataki Ito is disqualified for field.
Huh?
It's one animal per contestant. That's the.
But me, Crimson Staff, and Ushi are.
Sheesh, that was a close call. But you made it through the qualifiers. Paimon wonders how Linnea's doing. Let's head over and take a look. Dodge left, Lumi! Yeah?
How did you know I was gonna...
Now counter it! Ah! Looking good!
Ignorance really is bliss, isn't it?
And it's all over. Congratulations to Lynette.
I can't believe it. Maiku Torso.
Good job, Lumi.
Traveler, Paimon.
We won too!
Thanks, that means a lot. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like I can predict my opponent's next move. I know exactly what to do before I've even... It's almost like I enter a different state of mind. It comes and goes, but it started after I met Lumi in the tundra. Anyway, come on, let's head to Speranza. My treat. Hooray! Turns out I'm treating a friend today, so...
Oh,
I take it you're... That's right. Tell the chef to sharpen his knife.
is that a rep?
Yeah. The Hidden Hero. It's a novel my best friend Helka sent from Liyue. There's the chef. It's her favorite part of the book. She's always nagging Linnea. Psst. Linnea! Do you think Chef Yerba could be a hero in... Oh, I think it's definitely possible.
Not a chance, I'm afraid. Evening, everyone. What can I get you?
Why don't you choose for us? I'm treating a friend today. We're so...
Sure thing. I'll rustle up a few of my special...
Hello? I'm.
Be right there. I gotta go. Let's play again.
You seem to get along really well with everyone here.
Yes. After my parents departed, I came to live here with my friends in the conch gang. Ah, I didn't mean... like that. Come to think of it, I haven't told you my story yet.
Yeah, I'm unknown.
Sure. Well, it's when I was just a kid, my wings were barely... No one suspected there was anything unusual about me at first, but I always had this strange feeling I couldn't... Then, I was a little bit old.
Changelings?
The story goes that some of the Snowland Fae will secretly switch their own child with a human baby. I know, right? The way the stories are written, it sounds... If you don't behave, the Fae will take you away and leave a better behaved child in your... So, obviously I didn't take it seriously at first. I mean, just look at the crystals on my skin. No humans have those. It's a dead...
So, you're really...
Bear with me. At first, I wanted to hide it from them. But eventually, they were stunned, of course. It took them a while to accept it, but after the truth had sunk in... They're really good people, though. Not only did they raise me for all... After that, I grew up with my friends in the conch gang. All of these kids are from broken homes.
Food's ready! Talking about old times again?
Yeah, it just sort of came up in conversation. Whoa, what's all this? You've cooked up a real feast, Yerba.
Well, you did say you were treating a friend. Besides...
Oh, boss? Linnea was your boss?
Hey, what kind of a...
Lynnei has been a fountain of knowledge ever since she was a kid. She always... But the conch gang's only for children. Once you grow up, you have to leave, so now she's the old...
I've always found the logic behind that title to be a little flawed. I mean, what happened?
We'll all be long gone from the conch gang by that point.
Oh, that's really touching.
Well, if it means that much, maybe you could leave a tooth.
Sure thing. I'll go one. Oh, what are you saving up? I have big plans. I want to sail to all the other nations, hear the heartbeat of the jungle, the whispers of the wind, the echoes of the... Of course, there are other questions I hope to get answers to along the way. Like, well, when I was much younger, I used to hear, "Go, child of the... Make your way to the villages and towns and seek Kent. The world of the Fae is..." They were sung in the tongue of the Fae by kind, warm voices. I can't... Still, I did visit the tundra once when I was a little older to see if... It's odd. That place is supposed to be my home, but it feels like I'm unwelcome there. Could it simply... Something tells me there's gotta be more to it than that. The less I know about something, the more... But enough about that. We're supposed to be celebrating our victories! Cheers!
Cheers!
I'm stuffed.
Yep.
Let's see. It's a little early to hit the hay. How about we get a Guara and Lumi to try a little... They're very evenly matched. It's strange. When I was battling you, I couldn't seem to get into... Hey, I'm curious.
Now that...
What an incredible adventure! Someday, I want to go on an adventure of my own.
Oh.
You're excited too, but most importantly, we have to figure out who you are. Maybe then you won't feel lonely anymore. It's about time we all got some rest. I'll see you at the arena tomorrow. Oh, we'll have to drop... Wait, no. Forget I said it. Lumi!
See you tomorrow.
You're welcome!
Phew. Let's head back to the flagship and get some sleep. Paimon's eyes are starting to droop.
Waiter! Come here and taste this wild berry It's much too sour and has a bitter aftertaste.
Please don't shout. I assure you that I think you've had
Too much to drink? I'm perfectly sober, thank you. Now you better give me this.
otherwise.
Huh?
Oh, I'll tell you who the heck I am. The name's Arataki. Thanks for waiting, mucho apreciado. Ito!
Oh!
Nice work, Ito. Keep this up and we might just... Don't you worry about a thing.
Take it easy.
next opponent is... Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers now. Who do you think she's gonna partner? Come on, let's go see who...
Welcome, one and all. Our contestants for this match are the Traveler and her partner, Aguara.
Hey, Golden Comet. I brought my old Sumpter Beast. Hey, Golden Comet and Silver Companion. Good to see you again. This'll be our first proper... You're even tougher than last time. But you know what? Sumpter beasts are renowned for their endurance. It's their refusal to give up that allows them to traverse huge rainforests and deserts, one step at a time. And when they charge full speed, they kick up enough dust to blot out the sky. Send 'em flying, Fluffy the Flower King!
Watch out!
What? Looks like this isn't gonna work.
Contestants, please have your animal companions return to the arena immediately.
Oh no! Come back!
The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Oh, what a shame. Even with the new partner, you're still as tough as they come. Well, since you defeated me, you better go all the way like in the Nilot Paula Cup. I can handle losing, but only to a champion. So you go show him who's boss.
All right, we're through to the quarterfinals. Let's go see who our next opponent... Bulbasaur next? Oh, Aguara? Hey! Paimon noticed something when we were drawing lots. Most of the contestants have given their animal companion a cool title. Shall we come up with one for Aguara, too? Well, Aguara seems to...
Are you ready to rumble? After a fierce competition so far, we're left with the creme de la creme of the contestants. But who joining us to kick this round off? We have...
How you feeling today, Mo?
That's the spirit! Now let's get out there and show these nod-crai folks what the people of the springs are all about. What a tough cookie! I thought this would be way easier. All right, get up close and let's settle this! Jump! followers might have the advantage on land, but it's a different... Mamala! Finish him off! What a tough... All right, get up close and let's settle this! Jump, Mamala! Watch out! You took advantage of Mamala's blind...
Mamala has lost the strength to fight on. The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Seriously? Gotta hand it to you, Aguara. You are seriously strong for your age. That was incredible! Hey, you're strong too, Mamala. Keep it up, Aguara. I want to see you take down even more of...
I'll leave you guys to it. Cheer up, Mamala.
Wow! That was a nail-biting... Anyway, Linnea will have finished her... Linnea!
It sure is. Want to take a guess who won?
Judging by the...
Correct! I was about to go watch. The next one's a pretty big deal. Someone called Selena.
Oh! We have to watch that!
Perfect. Well, stick around. What the? Seleno's companion is a radiant blade horn? Those things are extremely hostile. How did she manage to tame it? Technically speaking, radiant blade horns are classed as monsters. But they are beasts of the wild, and they're not exactly uncommon. It's not against the rules, but still, it's gonna be a really hard one to beat.
Go for it, Yehoda! You got this!
Ignorance really is bliss, but it won't last forever.
Do you think speed alone will stop me from catching you?
How about you run around and find out? Reed Miller the 13th, run that thing ragged, and then go in for the kill! Behind you, on the right. Reed! Her reaction time is incredible. It's almost as if she can read her opponent's mind.
Dodge left, Lumi!
Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I think we performed pretty well out there. Not just Lumi, I was really in the zone today. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like I can predict my opponent's next move. I know exactly what to do before I've even had the time to think. Keep it together, Reed! Jump!
He's trying to jump on your back, Hemus. Don't give him the chance. Use your wind blades to slow him down.
He's too powerful! You've gotta go for a knockout blow! Charge your lightning, Reed! Then blast him with all you've got!
Deflect it back, Hemus. That was close, but the outcome is all that matters.
Reed Miller the 13th has lost the strength to fight on. Seleno and Hemus are the winners!
Those wings! Wait! Who are you? And why do you... why you have the same...
I've been through this moment so many times in my head. Imagining you sharing the same pain I feel. I thought it would bring me joy, but I guess not. You're better off with the life you have, Linnea. The less you know, the better.
My head! Don't go! Wait!
Linnea! Oh, what happened? Why did Linnea faint? Oh, we gotta find her somewhere to lie down. Quick, hurry!
What happened? I'll go get Lauma!
She's breathing normally. No obstruction of the airways. She just needs a little peace and quiet.
Oh, that's a relief. Thanks, Lauma.
My pleasure. If she has any more trouble, just let me know.
Will do. Oh, Linnea. Please wake up soon.
Good morning! Huh? Where am I? Lumi? Lumi! she be? I wonder how long I was out for. Well, I'd better take a look outside. Lumi! There you are! I've been looking all over for you. Come on, say something. Why do you look so anxious?
Looks like our contestants. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner Lumi.
Wait, how is it the semifinals already? Also, how did I even get here? Oh, you can do it, old boss. Even if this is a dream, I can't let myself wear up, Lumi. Let's show up.
What a spectacular duel! But
Huh? What's going on? They're saying this dream sucks. I want to wake up right now. I've heard that if you try really hard to open your eyes, you can force yourself awake. Did it work? Guess not. Huh? Is Dream me writing a diary? My Adventurers Guild salary alone will never be enough to finance a research vessel. It seems my only option is to take up adventuring full-time. A research vessel? Looks like Dream Me is working hard toward my goal. But the cost is just astronomical. It could take a whole lifetime to save up for. Day 1. Got beaten up by monsters. Day 5. Ran for my life with Lumi. Turns out I'm getting faster. Day 20. Asked a merchant about prices. Ships cost a fortune. But I can worry about that later. Right now, it's time for a proper meal. I'm starving. Day 72. Found a huge abandoned treasure chest. Finders keepers! Happy adventure anniversary to me! 1 year in. Almost got scammed. Note to self. Secondhand ships aren't to be trusted. Good job I was wary and checked it over thoroughly before committing. You really do get what you pay for. Finally beat that pesky thing. Hoping the materials I gathered recently will fetch a good price. The diary ends here. Hold on. A deed for the purchase of a large ship. A dream come true! The Golden Beagle! What a wonderful dream! The ship gently swaying as it carries me to a faraway land. Oh, what a feeling! me check the chart. Next stop, Guyan Stone Forest. That place is steeped in myths and stories. I've only ever seen it in picture books. From there, it's on to Dragonspine. Wow, a snow-capped mountain! I've always wanted to visit, but never dared to. What's this? Clearwater jade? Pretty sure this can only be found in Chinyu Vale. It's so beautiful. It looks like this ship has sailed to many places already. Makes sense. As soon as I buy my research vessel...
Linnea, you've been really down the last... I've left your lunch by the...
Coming! Where am I now? Ugh, I feel so sore and tired. Is this some sort of lucid dream? Oh, what a... Clearwater jade. And these books, how did they end up in this cave?
How could this happen?
Lumi. Hey, hey!
We're never getting back, are we?
We're done for. It's all over.
What? Is this... But why? It's just a dream, though, right? It's been many long years since the Golden Beagle sank. The diary again. I'd love to say I'm over it now, but the truth is it still gets me down sometimes. It's like there's a heavy stone that's blocking up my heart, constantly weighing me down. Maybe a walk in the courtyard will take my mind off things. Besides, my sister should... Sister? Who am I talking about? So many dreams, one after the other. My brain can barely process it all.
Linnea!
Huh?
Over here. I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
Selena? Mom and Dad?
This is the natural circle of life. We don't live that much longer than humans. I can't pretend. But at the same time, I wonder how an ordinary person would react to hearing this news. At the very least, after all, we've all... Remember? When you passed out during that competition?
What is she talking about? No. This...
I understand how you feel. One moment you're gazing into the future from the... Time flies. One day, we too will grow old. Is it even possible to live a life without regrets?
A long, long time ago, my friends and I talked. Mine was to buy a research vessel and explore the mysteries of the world. My entire life is recorded in these pages. Maybe one day, a long, long time from now, whoever you are, I entrust the task of filling those blank pages to you. The end of my time grows near, and I can no longer travel. feels like an illusion, yet at the same time, so real. The end of life. So this is what death feels like. I still feel some faint sensations in my stiffening body, but I can't so much as move a finger. As the warmth flows out of me, I feel no pain. Just the emptiness that remains after everything else has slipped away. So it wasn't
Linnea, you're awake! Oh, you were out for a long... Linnea!
What time is it?
It's evening. We were watching the match between Seleno and Yehoda when you ran over and grabbed Seleno.
So many things came flooding into my head, one after another. The end of the comp. Some moments were joyful, others painful. All of it felt...
Good point. You passed out right after grabbing her. Still, is it really a good idea to go look?
Do you remember when we were at Speranza? I wasn't a very cheerful kid, nor was I all that brave. I knew what might happen once I told them. I desperately hoped they'd say, but I knew that was impossible. Their own human child was out there, so even though I was terrified, and even though I knew I might end up an unwanted, I did what I thought was right. I knew things might not turn out how I hoped, but I'm now realizing that I have no idea where she is. Oh, don't tell me.
Huh? Aguara, do you know where...
Do you remember Seleno's scent? That's amazing! You're the best, Aggie. All right. I think...
Flagship? What are we doing here?
People seem to really dig the drink.
After all that, Seleno's staying in...
Is anyone there? You're sure? Seleno, I know you're in there.
Seleno!
I'm not here.
R2?
Am not. Quit bothering me.
Not a chance! If you don't open the door, I'll be waiting right here outside.
I have so many questions to ask you.
Open the door!
All right. Take a seat. Just to be clear, curiosity is a dangerous trait, Linnea.
You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come, will you please answer me now? Why do we have the same wings on our heads? Why did I...
Visions?
So...
Of course. Linnea, you're an avid student of the
Vila, Domovoy, Leshy, Volkodlok.
Right. Well, there are many less common varieties, too. The legendary Lantern Fae. The Sirens, we foretell both disaster and delight. Gazing upon the past dawn and future...
I've never heard of an augury...
That's hardly a surprise. You can count the number of...
So it's true, then.
Family. Augury birds are born with a peculiar ability. We can see crossroads.
Are you talking about prophecies?
Doesn't surprise me. Humanity has we can only see our own. Doesn't surprise me. Humanity has many ways concerned about the destiny of the world. We're powerless to help. But the way it feels to witness your own fate?
It certainly wasn't fun. Those prophecies brought a flood of I had a goal in life. And before I even had the chance to start fighting for it, I saw how—
Wait till you've tried to defy fate and found how powerless you are to change it.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to...
When you know every joy and every sorrow you'll ever experience, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Generation after generation of augury birds lived with this burden. If an augury bird is set far from the Fae to grow up among...
So that's how I became a change? What about the child I was switched with?
Don't worry, she had the opposite problem to you. She needed to live among the Fae. She was born, our parents saved her life, then raised her as their own.
I see. It all makes sense now. But there's still one thing you haven't explained.
I meant exactly what I said.
But why?
No reason.
So we're back to this? Seleno?
Oh, good guess. By the time our parents came up with a solution for you and sent you off to live with the Mom and Dad would sneak over to nod-crai to see you sometimes. They talked about you non-stop. Even that human child got more attention. I came with them once to nod-crai. When I saw you there in the distance, living your care, did no one ever consider how I felt? What was I to them? A reject? A All of this led to me deciding. A long time, I know. What kind of horror?
Then why did you have... You really want me to...
It was because I found out the image of you I'd built up in my head. Of happy... I overheard you. And Speranza talking... You described it so nonchalantly. But it was eating me in that moment. I didn't want to see you suffer, and... I couldn't go on resenting you any longer.
Hey, sis. You're really not cut out to be a villain. So much for making me suffer, huh? Now you're the one crying and I have to comfort you. But I understand now. I've always wondered about my real family. I'm so glad you are willing to see me, sis.
Thank you. All of you. This...
Don't mention it! Paimon thinks it's... Paimon Mom thinks it's always best to get everything off your chest.
Time. Hey, Celino. I was wondering, how did you end up with a
We met that time when Mom and Dad brought me to see you in nod-crai. Hemus was... I suppose our friendship was preordained. Just like my...
Immutable?
You're welcome to try to fight it. Leave this competition and fly somewhere far away. Or if you prefer, you could go all out and try to beat me. The prophecies we see are the meeting points of every possible path. There are many possible roads.
Now that I know the pain of seeing my own fate for myself, I have to act.
I learned to submit to fate. Since the outcome can't be changed, how I get there doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Every crossroad I... But what about you, Lиннеи?
How about we continue this conversation after?
All right, just don't get your hopes up about the future.
I'll be fine, trust me. It's getting pretty late. We should all get some sleep.
So noisy here.
You're staying at the flagship too, right? No need to see me out. I'll be fine. Oh, and thanks so much for keeping me company today. Good night.
Traveler, are you awake? Oh, neither can Paimon. Lynn and Celino aren't the since we're both struggling to sleep. Do you want it?
Listen up, Lumi. I've seen Celino's Radiant Blade Horn in action, and it isn't just her best way to exploit both of these traits will be to make her Radiant Blade Horn charge you.
Linnea!
Sure am. What are you... Lumi and I were just going over our strategy for tomorrow. Lure the enemy in and wait for an opening to strike. Yeah, looks like that's my best shot at victory. But Hemus is so powerful. Even if we do find an opening, I'm not sure Lumi's even strong enough to make it count. Thanks. Just because I've seen a future where I fail. Fate is such a mysterious idea. Despite having it explained...
What does fate mean to you?
You're in a philosophical mood, huh? Besides, I'm an advisor, remember? It wouldn't be very professional.
Relax. I'm just curious.
All right, well, I think that knowing the future is a pretty... When I was a kid, my greatest suffering came from not knowing. I didn't know how my parents would react when I told them the truth. I didn't know where to go when they left. Back then, I actually wanted to know the future. I dreamed of a day that fate would send, but fate didn't show me anything. It was my own stubborn will that got me. I've always known what it's like to be terrified of the unknown. And now I'm learning that knowing for sure isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Training session over! Feels like these two are
All right. I think we're as prepared as we can be. Tomorrow, we're gonna face our fate.
Is everybody ready? Our contestants are ready and raring to go. On the one side, we have the Traveler and her partner Aguara, and...
You can do it, Aguara!
We have a winner!
Great job, Aguara! Hey, Traveler, Linnea and Cel...
Looks like our contestants in there. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner.
You can do it, old boss! You get him with it!
Charge, Hemus! Don't panic, Lumi! Remember your training? I'm right here. Ready? Now jump! Attack! Stop her! This is the will of fate. It was over before it began. Lumi! Lumi! Huh? Oh? You wanna come with me? Let's go then. The wide world awaits. Victory will be ours! You were amazing! I didn't know you could grow that big!
Yahoo, yahoo!
You know, you look a little different after absorbing all that geo.
Linnea, Traveler!
I figured out why Lumi is different from other Jack Frost. What if Lumi wasn't born different at all? What if it's all a consequence of her diet? Surely ingesting large amounts of rare orc. I mean, just look at fiships. Depending on their element, fiships can look Lumi. You don't have to wait for evolution to catch up at all. You just have... I'm so happy you unleashed your full power. Linnea. Why did you... What do you mean? If Lumi had landed that hit... Even when that hammer started to fall, the future I once saw went blank before... Did fear cause me to see a false vision? What does it matter? In the end, the pull of fate exerted its force all the same. What's on your mind? I just think it's a shame. Whatever path you take, it always leads to... Celino, do you remember the question that you asked me? I remember. And You told me. There are many possible roads into the future, but they all lead to the same destination in the end. Maybe fate will always lead us toward the same destination, but I never cared much about the outcome. So, even if I was destined to lose to you, And even if my ship ends up at the bottom of the ocean, if all people care about are outcomes, then why doesn't everyone give up on happiness and love? After all, but my feelings, my thoughts, everything I've seen, all that exists Linnea, ignorance really is Even when we're scared and uncertain, it's important to face the... You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be
How I envied your cheerful optimism when I first saw you. Yet now you've witnessed it. Perhaps I was wrong from the start. The difference between us...
Celino, you okay?
Actually, I claimed the victory promised to me by...
Sounds like I got the sweeter deal overall. But hey, so enjoy your victory, Celino. But don't get complacent. Otherwise, my partner here might just take it back. That plus our special bond. Let's go, partner. This time it's... So, Aguara comes from Natlan, right? If we're gonna train hard, we should do it there. There's plenty of natural phlogiston around, which will help keep the little one's stamina up. Let's go!
Take it easy.
Hello, Natlan! I'm back! Give me a moment to set up the tent. I bought this one. Oh, I'll lend you a hand! Now then, Aggie, it's time for you to learn one of Lumi's sick... Watch closely.
Linnea?
Yes, from what I've seen, Aguara's fighting style isn't that dissimilar to Lumi's. But Aguara isn't strong enough to break through Hemus's. Aguara will need to channel Geo-Essence from the ground and fashion it into a powerful... Don't worry. It's normal. You'll get the hang of it. You'll get the hang of it. Lumi. You'll get the hang of it. Feels like I've heard it said that people can find their fates by study. I could really do with some sleep. Good night, you guys. Huh? Whoa! Look it up! Wow! Are you saying you had help? Now that Aguara's mastered Lumi's secret weapon, it's time to head back to nod-crай.
Looks like we should get back just in time for the finals!
Take it easy.
The final is about to begin.
It's finally here! Aguara!
It's all up to you now, partner. You've done the hard yards in training. Now, go. It's time to write your name in lights and show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is You'll be very familiar with our contestants by now. Celino and her partner, the radiant Bladehorn Haven, who seized their blade. Then we have the Traveler and Aguara, who will be crowned champions today. In a few short moments, we will find it.
Back from training. Then let's do this.
You've got this, Aguara. Hemus, summon animal.
Now, you see.
Wait! Aguara's horn hasn't finished growing. Hemus, summon animal.
Now. Hiding underground, are we?
Keep charging, Hemus. Jolt him out of the hole. March to victory. Time to put that training into practice! Interesting. Hemus! We showed them no mercy!
Dude! That little munchkin's got some style!
It's a trip to the hot springs if you win.
Hemus, full tilt!
Aguara, charge!
Get to it!
Hemus has lost the strength to fight on. It's all over, folks. The champions, the Traveler and her partner Aguara.
So, you did superbly, Hemus. Seems I underestimated your little partner.
What did I say? Told you my partner would help me settle.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now. Thank you to our contestants for your amazing performance. First up, it's our champions. We can all see that Aguara is still a young slip of a Tapetlosaur. And yet, I see. I'm sure we're all looking forward to even more. Next, we have our runner-up, Celino. Let me start.
No, Hemus doesn't belong with, and of course, since he's so friendly towards humans, I do hope.
Sounds like Hemus is a real freedom lover. If we have any. Moving on now, we have some more familiar faces from the semi. This first question is for Linnea. During your match against Celino, you jumped in.
I'd be lying if I said it, but who wouldn't? All we can do is live our best life and hope to look. And overall, I had a really great time in this competition.
Inspiring words from Linnea. Now it's time for our final interviewee. Please welcome
Well, I've been really loving nod-crai. There's so much to see and
great. Enjoy your stay, Viliana. Well, folks, we've heard from all 4 of our semi-finalists. Thank you to everyone who took part in the Spirit Envoy Championship. We hope to see you next time.
Linnea, I gotta get going. I'll make sure without me around, your prophetic abilities will be slow to develop. But
I'm sure you already know how I'm going to respond, sis.
I know. And when you're ready, come visit us.
Thanks, Selino.
Take it easy.